All right, welcome everyone to module 4, which is all about how to brand yourself on social media and start building a organic content factory. So, this module is going to be all about how we can start leveraging platforms like Facebook in order to start driving traffic. And it's a very, very important and profitable way to start promoting things. Okay. And the thing is, people are just kind of clocking onto this now, but this is something that I've been doing since 2014, and I almost stumbled upon it by mistake. But really, it's a very, very simple thing to do. It's like a step-by-step process, and you quite literally turn your Facebook profile into an ATM. Okay, and now a lot of people they a bit like releasing courses and everything, just how to get a lot of likes and comments on your posts. That is not difficult at all. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take it a step further and show you how to actually turn those likes into actual sales and not just likes for the sake of having likes, because I see that a lot in the marketplace and it's a problem. But this is the proven way to do it. And I think everybody should really be doing an aspect of this, because there's nothing more powerful than organic traffic, right? So you have to really start thinking about your Facebook profile almost as a CRM, or almost as an SEO platform. So the more valuable content you put into that, the more engagement your posts are going to get, and the more your content is going to get in front of your ideal customer. We're going to talk more about that in the content lesson, but just bear that in mind. Okay, so in the previous 3 modules, you should know a lot about now what to sell and where to sell it, in terms of certain offers and having your conversion systems or your funnels. And now we're kind of moving into how to start getting traffic, right? So you can almost view this as free traffic, but also it's kind of like a conversion system as well, and I'm going to show you about that as well. So let's just go through these points here. So again, it's a very simple step-by-step blueprint how to turn your Facebook profile into an ATM. Okay, if you follow these steps, you're going to be getting a lot more engagement, and whatever opportunity you're a part of, or whatever it is you're trying to sell, using the sales script that I'm going to give you, and the pointers and all the lives and the training, we're also going to go over exactly how you can turn the prospects that engage on your post into actual customers, which is the key. Okay, you don't just want people engaging with your post because you engage with their posts. I mean, that's just ridiculous. It's like recycled. It doesn't make any sense, and that's what I keep seeing. A lot of courses, everybody just like everybody's posts, and it just doesn't make any sense. But again, this is the actual way to do it. Like I said, I've been doing this since 2014, this particular method, and it's often overlooked. It's like a lot of people are like, where is all this traffic coming from? And a lot of the time, it's just like, I'm just using my Facebook profile. So yeah, it takes like 30 to 60 days to fully get going, because there's a few phases to this process. So you really don't want to skip any of the phases. But remember, this is not paid traffic. Now, I'm a guy who's made a living off paid traffic, and I'm showing you how to get free traffic. So there couldn't be anything more opposite to my business model than this. But the reason I'm showing you is because it works. It's another way to generate traffic, and it can actually help you. And the whole point of this course is to show you all the different options, and you can take whatever one you want. Obviously organic traffic takes longer. It's just a way of the world. Okay, the way of the internet world. Anyway, if you're going to be doing organic, it's going to take a little while for things to kick in. But trust me, you can see results in as little as 3-4 days. But then a week, 2 weeks, you start seeing real engagement, and the process starts paying off. But don't skip any of the phases. Okay, very important. This is the complete guide to Facebook timeline domination. You don't need anything else. There are a lot of other tips and stuff that you can get, but this is the core. This is the way it works. And it's, like I said before, this is not just how to get likes, because I'll give you an example. If there's two different posts and one has 500 likes, but the post has only said good morning, say it back, and 500 people have said good morning, I mean, that's great, you know. But the other post, the second post, has 50 comments or likes, but each one of those 50 people has bought a $20 product. And, you know, the second post is obviously it's a more profitable post. You've gained 50 new customers. You've obviously gained $1,000 in commissions there. Whereas the other post, you've just got a lot of likes, which is not really doing anything, you know. It does help with the organic reach, but if it's just people saying things for the sake of it, there's not really any purpose behind the commitment there that they're making. Okay. And so, yeah, look, I've done over like $30,000 from just one single Facebook post alone, and probably over 150K in total just from posting on Facebook. So that's a huge amount. Like, I was doing pretty well before I even ever had a list. I was using Facebook, leveraging Facebook, worked out how to leverage the groups, which was a lot easier a few years ago. And again, this is all from free traffic, you know. In fact, I can show you an example of one of the posts right here. I'll just show you. I'll go into Facebook right here. And we were selling a CPA course. I can do a case study on this for you guys if you want. So I'll just show you this post here. Yeah, so this is the one here. 160 comments, 46 likes, 2 shares. This is in 8th of March 2016. New discovery on CPA. I've been working furiously hard in the lab with CPA Legend. I believe I've shown you this a previous lesson, I think, with some sales copy. But yeah, I mean, we sold this product for between, I think, $1,500 and $800, and a lot of these converted into actual customers, you know. And I've shown you the sales copy. You've got that now, and I'm going to show you how to start getting the right sort of audience in front of your messaging. And, you know, some of the people I haven't even replied to, but a lot of those turned into sales. It wasn't just one, it was actually a series of posts. And let me see if I can find another one. Let's see. This was 2019. Ah, yes. Here's another one. 158 comments. This is, you know, this is just after breaking news. CPS Fire is now live. Yep, it just went absolute viral. 158 comments. A lot of those turned into customers. A lot of those. Okay. Oh, wow. 229 comments. This one. You know, and these are people who are genuinely interested in learning about CPA. And the way I'm going to set it up and teach you right now is like to find something that's working. Then you can slowly start building your audience, and then you can start selling things like this to them, you know. And this is how it's done from a free perspective. So 0 ad spend here, and look, 229 comments. So probably 110 people commented. I reckon at least 20 to 30% of those bought the course. So pretty good numbers. Okay. So if we just get back to it. So as I was saying before, this whole method of posting on Facebook and getting people to engage and then selling them once you talk to their messenger, it's just another example of a conversion system. So in the last module, we talked about conversion systems and funnels. Well, you know, for a long time, I viewed my Facebook profile just as a huge funnel where I expose them to content with the Facebook postings. and then close them in the back end with the messenger or the follow-up or whatever. And if we go back to the core theory, this is giving you the someone to sell to. So if you remember, the three core pillars is you need something to sell, someone to sell to, and somewhere to sell it. So this gives you the someone to sell to, because you're building an organic audience or a tribe on Facebook. You know, it also kind of gives you somewhere to sell it, because you can do that straight off of your Facebook profile, or you can send them to a landing page or a webinar, wherever you want to send them. You know, doesn't really matter. And then you still need something to sell, but we'll cover this too. So a lot of the things we can discuss in the call is if you've got a core opportunity or what best to sell on Facebook. So, you know, the thing is, because Facebook, the people on Facebook, they're so exposed to being sold this, that, and all these different opportunities. It's a good idea to come with a bit of a unique angle. And I would say one of the best ways to do it is give people a free training, you know. So create a quick free video or a PDF and ask people who wants to see my blueprint. They then check out the value, the free training. And then after that, you say, well, this is a method that can be used for this opportunity. You kind of partner it together, and that's how you get them in, rather than just sending them to presentations. And you know, this can be used on really any social media like LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever, but we're going to focus on Facebook here, since it's the easiest. It really is the easiest in our industry. And you know, you should always master one platform first. People like Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, what shall I do? Well, there's an abundance of leads on Facebook. You don't really need to go anywhere else. Just focus on Facebook. All the leads are out there. Just follow the process, and it's really a numbers game after that. And again, don't underestimate the power of this method. You know, when it's done right, it's really all you need. If you do nothing else in this course, you know, I hope you do. You definitely should, and I believe you will. But if you do nothing else, if you just master this process of learning how to build an audience on Facebook, you know, people have a whole career out of this. Like, it's, you don't even need a list if you're doing this the right way. You kind of have your list on Facebook. Your audience is sitting on Facebook. So that's how you need to start thinking about your Facebook profile. Okay, you need to start taking it seriously and not posting so much personal stuff. It should just be business orientated. And you know, actually, in fact, recently I was at an event, and there was a few top earners, and I'm talking serious top earners in our industry. They were actually talking about this exact method, this same organic method. You know, they were saying, like, we didn't realize the power of tapping into just Facebook and putting out content on Facebook. And now they're starting to implement that as well. So if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for you. Trust me. And yeah, so there's three phases, you know, there's three phases of this. So this is just the introduction. I just wanted to give you the overview. So just be ready. And after this video, we're going to go into phase 1, and we're going to get your profile right and things like that. And then phase 2, I'm going to show you how to find your ideal customer. And then phase 3, how to start creating content so that you can start attracting them. Okay. So those are the three phases. Phase 1, optimizing your profile, giving out giving out the right message. Phase 2 is finding your customers, you know, your ideal customers through various methods. And phase 3 is providing them with the content that's going to help them engage and build a tribal following on Facebook. All right. So I'm going to see you on the next video where we're going to go over phase 1. I'll see you guys there.